it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally starting the Harry Potter series that I've been talking about for a very, very long time. And if you hear anything in the background, it's just my son. He's playing. And I think before we start, we should talk about the elephant in the room, which is she who shall not be named. I just want to say that I do not condone any of the awful things that she has said regarding the trans community or LGBTQ plus community. I think that this person is awful and horrible, and it's really such a pity that she has wrote such a beloved series, and such a pity that she has written such characters that people have fallen in love with. And yeah, it's such a shame, isn't it? Yeah, I wanted you all to know what my stance was on all of that. I obviously don't, I don't have time for any of that. I don't condone any of that, and we're just not going to talk about her or address her at all. We were just talking about the series. I will admit that I was curious how she was as a writer. I unfortunately did enjoy the writing and the book, so the first book, it's just such a shame that such an awful, ugly person, can write such a beautiful story and such kind, caring characters. Anyway, not diverse characters, I guess, but anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to make that statement, and just so we're all clear about that. Also wanted to say that any books that I have purchased have all been secondhand from the thrift stores. So she did not get any of my coin. She will not. We will get to this, but I did listen to the first book audiobook. If you know me, I don't do audiobooks, but I did listen to the first book audibly, and I listened to half of it on YouTube, so for free on YouTube, and I will link that down below. I don't know who the narrator was. It's just the channel name. I looked through so many comments trying to find out who this narrator was, and nobody knew, and nobody was saying anything. It was just the channel replying to people. Whoever it was, he did a great job. I was really enjoying him. I'll get more into this, but then I switched over to Audible. I did a free trial on Audible, and it's Jim Dale that does who did the official, I guess, audiobook for the Harry Potter series, and he did a fantastic job. So I don't know if she gets a kickback from that, just from me doing a free trial on Audible, but I'm really trying my best for she who shall not be named to not get any of my coin while doing this series. I don't want her to profit off it any way, shape, or form. So I'm really trying my best. But I will say that I did not jump on the Harry Potter bandwagon when it was really popular. I just really missed out on that. I wasn't into Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff. I went to the movie theaters to watch some of the Lord of the Rings things. Not Lord of the Rings, what's the Hobbit movie, those movies. I really liked those movies, but I wasn't that girly when this stuff came out. I have seen at least the first 3 Harry Potter movies, possibly more, but I can't remember. I know what happens in the series, who lives and dies. I kind of know what happens, but I've never read the books or anything. So and I really wanted to, because it is so beloved, and it's still, I went to go on Libby to get the audiobook, and it is still like a 14-month wait for the audiobook. It's crazy. It's still so loved. It obviously has a huge impact on folks, and I can see why, because you guys, I loved it. I was not sure. Okay, for one, fantasy is not my genre. It just isn't. I don't really gravitate towards it. And then I'll tell you why I did the audiobook. I was going on a bit of a long drive up to my parents. And I was so tired. And I was telling my coworkers like how tired I was. And I was like, I just need some music, some T Swift to keep me awake. And I was with my son too. And they're like, or an audiobook. And I'm like, oh yeah, we do audiobooks too. And they're like, you could do Harry Potter. And I'm like, I could do Harry Potter. Because I was thinking like, I wanted to start the Harry Potter series in August. And I'm like, oh, I could do Harry Potter. So I was like, why don't I just go on YouTube and search up the first Harry Potter book and see if there's any good narrators, because that's half the battle, right? And I found one. I'll try and link that channel below. I really liked the narrator's voice. So why I don't love audiobooks is because the second I turn it on, I'm gone. My mind's thinking about 13,000 other things. My inner dialogue is inner dialoguing. Like, I'm having full-on conversations with myself. I'm doing everything but listening to the audiobook. That's why I listen to them at night to fall asleep. Like distracting my mind trying to. I guess it helped that I was driving, and even though my inner dialogue is still like, it won't shut up when I'm driving. But anyway, I guess it kind of helped that I was driving. It also helped that I knew the story and the narrator was great. The thing that I don't love about audiobooks, like for like a romance or something, is it's usually a woman. And when she starts to do like the man voice, I'm sorry, I'm out, you guys. I hate it. I have to have like a full cast. Even though this wasn't a full cast, the other guy and Jim Dale, so good. The voices, they did so great. I loved it. It didn't take me out of the experience at all. But I just don't love, I have to have a full cast. I listen to Paul Temple every night. It's like BBC radio drama type of, I don't think it's BBC, but it's radio drama, old-timey radio dramas. I listen to it every single night. It's got a full cast. It's just my favorite thing in the whole world. So yeah, if it's going to be audiobook, it's like Paul Temple or nothing. But I tried this and it started, and you guys, I was locked in. I don't know what it was. If it was, maybe that's the way I have to do like fantasy books, is audio version. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's YA. It was easier to follow. There wasn't like a ton of like world building, or maybe it was because I was familiar with the storyline and the characters. That was probably really helpful. And I just fell in love with everyone, even though I like knew everyone. I just fell in love with everyone in the story, and it was just like captivating. I don't know what it was, but I just locked in. And so the reason I switched was because going up to my parents, there's like a 15-ish, 20-minute time where you lose service completely driving up there. And so my YouTube, it just like cut out. Obviously I lost service, and going up there, I'm just like, okay, I'll just like sit in silence for a while. Well, going back, I was like, I want to listen to my book. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to download Audible, like do the free trial for 3 months or whatever. So I'll get my free credit, and I'll get Harry Potter. So I did that, and then got Jim Dale as the narrator, and he's so great. I absolutely loved him. I was like, oh, what if the narrator is crappy? But he was fantastic. Absolutely loved him. So that worked out great. And my son was listening to it. He wasn't super into it, but he did like it. But I listened to the rest without him. Don't tell him. But yeah, if you guys don't know what Harry Potter is about, it is about a boy who goes to live with his aunt and uncle and cousin, who are low-key like abuse him and neglect him. They're like horrible to him when he's just a baby, when he's just little. He's like the same age as his cousin, and we are seeing him around his 11th birthday. And basically, long story short, he finds out that he is a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. And gets accepted into Hogwarts, like the best wizard school. And this is his journey, finding out that he's a wizard, getting accepted into Hogwarts, finding out about wizardry and potions and magic. And what's fun about the Harry Potter series, like I said, I've seen a few of the movies, is there's like the overarching story about his past and what happened to his parents. He was told that they passed away in a car accident, and that's where his little lightning bolt scar was from. And then he learns that may not be the truth. And so there's that whole overarching story about he who shall not be named. I won't say it. In case you don't know anything about it, I think you should. I don't know. They're so fun. So there's that whole story, but then there's the story within the story. So this one is the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm listening to the Chamber of Secrets already. I got the audiobooks on CD from the library that I work at. So I'm listening to it like in my car when I commute. So yeah, I'm doing it that way. So the first one is the Sorcerer's Stone. So yeah, it's his story, you know, throughout the series about his past and his parents and he who shall not be named. And then there's the story, you know, what the book is about in the Sorcerer's Stone and the beast at Hogwarts and all the fun stuff that happens at Hogwarts and Quidditch and him. It's kind of like coming of age and friendship and bravery, and I think it's a really beautiful children's story. Harry turns 11, I believe, in this book, and the next one he's turning 12. And so great, like, is this middle grade? Middle grade, like YA. This is the first book is how many pages? 2, 3, just under. Okay, so 310 pages, but the font is it's quite big. It's not small, it's not like super small font. The book is pretty small. The UK version is quite small, and it's called The Philosopher's Stone, which I do own. And then as the series goes on, the books get quite thick. So yeah, but the audiobook, oh, it was just lovely. I loved it. So it was like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was only a few hours long, 5 hours maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to calculate like how long it was. It was a great amount, and I ate it up. The ending made me cry, like even though I knew like how it ended. I don't know. It made me tear up. It was so beautiful. Like I said, it's just so much about like friendship and bravery and kindness and hopefulness, and it does make me sad that like Harry and his parents and like finding out what happens to his parents and him just like yearning for family. His aunt, uncle are so horrible to him. Low-key, like them just like the school sending him back to his like neglectful family. I'm just like, why are you doing this to him? Also low-key, they are like trying to kill those children at Hogwarts. Like they be putting them in danger at that school. Yeah. But I loved it. I loved it so much. Did not think I was going to enjoy this, especially watching the movie and like knowing exactly what was going to happen. I still like loved it. I loved Jim Dale when he would do Hermione's voice. Harry! His voice was so funny. I loved it. He did a really great job. I really enjoyed it. And I'm already on to the second book, the Chamber of Secrets, and already enjoying that as well. So yeah, I never in my life did I think that I would be like gushing about Harry Potter. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to be like a Potterhead or anything like that, but I already know that my heart is going to be broken into a million pieces by the end of the series because I already know, you know, what happens and everything. So, hi, bud. So, yeah. But if you haven't read it or, you know, listened or anything, I highly recommend it. Listen to it with your kids if they are, you know, of age, or even if they're older. I still think they would enjoy it too. Jim Dale does a great job, or you can listen to it for free on YouTube. I will, like I said, I will try and link that one channel below because he did a great job as well. I really wish I knew his name, but there's a few channels that, of course, that have Harry Potter narrations on there, so you can check them out if this one's not your cup of tea. But I really enjoyed him. So, and I think my son liked him better maybe than Jim Dale. I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get to actually like read the book because the books are so beautiful. I might listen and read because I don't, like, I'm not working like I won't be in my car like a ton, so I don't know how, but I could listen to it on my little CD player thing, so we'll see. But I might do some reading as well. We'll see. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. If you've read the series, which you probably have, because I feel like I'm the last person on earth who has not read the series, but oh, look at the back, look at how beautiful. Let me know which book has been your favorite. I'm excited to, you want to look at it? I'm excited to dive into the second one and just keep going because I loved the first one. So I know it's just going to get better, especially as they get older. They're going to be facing even more perilous adventures. So I'm really excited to see what takes place. And like I said, I have not seen the last few movies for sure. So I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happens, but I don't really know what happens. You know what I mean? So I'm so excited to see. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you enjoyed. What's your favorite book? What was your favorite movie? And who's your favorite character? I just got introduced to Dobby, which I know he's very beloved, and I also know what happens, but also he's just like making me mad because like he was kind of a little pain in the booty. But anyway, let me know down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I would love to have you here, and stay tuned for more Harry Potter content coming your way, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.